Good morning everybody and welcome to the Middle-Aged Man Diaries. This series will document the highs and the lows of a 35-year-old man juggling 3 kids, a dog and half marathon training, whilst also trying to find himself. Since early 2020 I've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, which means I have to take levothyroxine every day to be able to function well. More on that in another video. This is my current pre-run snack. It's just a slice of Jason's sourdough, strawberry jam and peanut butter. And let me tell you, it goes down a treat. Something we're really good at in our house is leaving the washing up until the next day. We really need to work on that, or at least get a dishwasher. Let's get this show on the road. Monday's workout was a 5.5 kilometer easy run, and I do not favor well in easy runs.
2k in.
I find it really hard to run really slow.
4k. Feeling real good now. It's hard to slow down. I find it really hard to run slow. 5 down. 500 meters left to go. Let's get it, baby. What a morning. And what a workout. So honored to be able to have a body that is allowing me to do this. Because one day I won't be able to. 100 more meters. Let's get it. That was a good workout.
My post-run snack is a yogurt bowl of blueberries, strawberries, kiwis, chia seeds and granola. And like most things in life, we learn from somebody else. From this yogurt bowl, I learned from Linda's son. After making my yogurt bowl, I sat down to edit this video where I would remain for a plethora of hours. I skipped lunch completely, and let me tell you, it did me no favors later on in the day. My wife then received a Freddy's Flowers delivery, and if you know anything about women, you do not touch their flowers. But they look pretty cool. Tonight the kids wanted homemade pizza. We've just come back from a trip to Paris where we arguably ate the best pizza we have ever eaten in our lives. I'll throw a picture up and you guys can judge for yourself. Even our youngest, who doesn't like pizza, now wants to eat pizza, so what does that tell you? So I jumped on ChatGPT and asked for a pizza-based recipe because I ain't going to no store to buy it. My kids deserve the best. I didn't have all the ingredients, of course I didn't. This is where ChatGPT comes in clutch and gives you works around. I've made the base. I left it in the fridge until we were ready to use it later on that evening, and went and cracked on with some more work.
Many hours later.
There's something truly special that I've been finding lately. Those little moments shared in the kitchen, baking and cooking alongside my children. It feels more than just making food. It's like making memories. And although we don't do this a lot, in the moments we do it, I cherish greatly. And that is pizza night done. You know what the issue is? No matter how long or what dose of this you take, it doesn't make any difference. Yet we still buy into the fact that we have to take it. So I generally get the children ready in the morning for school. I give them breakfast, I make their packed lunches, leaving my wife to get herself ready for her day at work, which is absolutely fine. The kids this morning wanted cereal, so one of them had Wheaties, the other one had chocolate granola, and then we moved swiftly on to making the packed lunches. I only managed to film one of them today for some reason, but it's fine. They're pretty much interchangeable. One will have strawberry jam, the other one will have ham, one will have What's-Its, the other one will have Doritos, grapes, strawberries, you know, all interchangeable things. They don't typically like school dinners, but for us to send them to school with something from home kind of gives us a warm fuzzy feeling. I know that sounds really cringy and stupid, but if you're a parent, you'll understand. So it's wings night in our house tonight, and wings has become rapidly a meal that we all love, but I think they love it for the mystery, the kids. They don't know how I do the marinade. They always ask, and I refuse to tell them simply for the fact that one day I'm going to be able to pass that recipe down to them, and it's going to feel so homely and warming. I like to imagine them cooking them wings for their partner or their friends later in life and telling them that it was their dad's recipe and everybody in the room loves it. Things like that really set me off because my parents never gave me anything like that. So for me to be able to hand down recipes to my daughters is something I've always wanted to do. And not only am I on kid duty, I am on animal duty, and this is Oscar. He is a miniature dachshund, and he is honestly the craziest dog you will ever meet in your entire life, but he's also very loving. Look at that. That one not so much. But it's all good. So after breakfast, I had to nip to the shop to grab some supplies. I was out of washing up liquid, and it was also Great British Bake Off night, so I had to grab myself some cookies. Of course I did. You can't watch it without treats. It's just the rules. Welcome to the part of the day where I start to feel useless. I didn't really want to talk about this in this video, but I'm going through it right now, and it's realistic. This video is realistic. Being someone that suffers with hypothyroidism, you may hear 3 o'clock crash or thyroid storm or flare-ups or whatever, and I don't generally suffer with them for the most part, but when I do, it's quite bad. That's when I know I need to sit down, stop doing too much, and just take a couple of hours to myself. And I skipped lunch again today, but I've now made myself a bit of a sandwich. I mean, I've got a 6K easy tomorrow, so I'm kind of carb loading, I guess. You don't really need to carb load for 6K, but it helps. It helps. I've got a ham, cheese, cucumber sandwich, and a lemon Fanta, which I didn't know I enjoyed until yesterday. So I'm just gonna do what I normally do when I feel like this and eat this sandwich, probably have an orange or an apple or something after it, and that is it. That's all I'm gonna do until everybody comes home.
Good morning. Welcome to Apple Park.
Oh man, I went to bed at 8:30 last night. I cannot believe how much I feel like I need to sleep at the moment. Still, welcome to Wednesday.
Okay, so today is a 6K easy run, so let's get to it. So over the past week, I've really been going through it. I had my first ever 2 migraine with auras last Wednesday. It's now been a week, and if you don't know about migraines, which I never did because I never had one before, after you have the migraine, you get something called post-drome, which basically makes you feel absolutely exhausted, shattered, fatigued, sort of sick, a bit discombobulated, disconnected, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And for me, a week on, it's still going strong. All I want to do is sleep. All I want to do is close my eyes and be sick which is not what you want to hear from a YouTuber, but this is a realistic vlog, marathon training, half marathon training, sorry. So I would be doing you a disservice if I wasn't documenting this how it actually is. So that's the last week for me. So today, this 6K, it's probably not going to be easy. It's probably going to feel really hard, even though we're going to be running slow and we're just going to be taking it easy and chilling and just getting on with it, making the legs move again. I did a lower body workout yesterday, and my glutes and like my back and my legs are dead today. So it's not been fun. I've not eaten anything today. I've just hydrated and just get the show on the road, I suppose. Just gonna grab some water for here and glasses, headphones, and we're done. Ready to go.
So for me, when I am doing easy runs, I dread easy runs the most out of all the workouts in my plan, because running slow at a conversational pace like this doesn't feel natural at all. It feels so much harder to run at a pace where I feel like I'm not getting anywhere or going anywhere, opposed to doing a speed workout or a progression run, tempo run. On the flip side of that, obviously an easy run at a conversational pace is important to build an aerobic base, get them legs going, get them miles in. We're closing in on the first K right now, so I'm gonna see you at the second. I'm supposed to be hitting a 6:10 per kilometer on these easy runs, but it's so easy to speed up from that. I was just now for the last section doing 5:30, and I know what these paces feel like. It feels so much better to be getting that speed in the legs. See, I'm not even hitting 6:10 now. I'm at 5:50 and I'm trying to actively slow down. It's just not happening for me. All right, so we're 2K in now, and my thoughts at 2 kilometers in on this easy run is, today is, I think, September 10th, and there's already conkers on the floor. I don't know if that's normal. I would have thought that conkers was an October thing. Who knows? Okay, so we're halfway in now. Time to turn around, guys. And my thoughts at 3K in are, I've been thinking about the Apple event last night, when they dropped the 17 Pro and the new 17 Air. And I'm not entirely sure what to think about. I don't think there's a reason to upgrade. I don't know. We'll see. The colours are horrible though. The best colour scheme is for the 17, I think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's 4 down. My thoughts after 4K is I'm hitting pace. I'm hitting conversational pace, which is the target for this run. But weirdly, this run seems to be flying by. There's like, I feel like I've been out here 2 minutes and I've done 4K already. All right, so that's 5 down, and I have a feeling this last K is gonna be the hardest. But whatever, let's get it in. So that's 6K done. The last K wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. We got it in the bag, so on to tomorrow's progressive run. That's 6.5K. So today, 6K easy, done. Tomorrow, 6.5K progressive run. Friday, 5k easy, Saturday rest day, Sunday 11k progressive long run. Time for a shower, I think.
As you may have seen already in this video, I love poached eggs, so at any given chance I can make them, I will make them, and these ones turned out incredible. You can tell that it is near the end of the week when you wake up having a decent amount of sleep and all you want to do is just go back to sleep. But lately, I feel like that's just been sort of my reality. Every morning I wake up, I have to go back to sleep. I don't, but all I want to do when I wake up is shut my eyes again. I don't know how to combat feeling tired. It takes me so long to wake up and get on with the day, it really does. I don't know if this is a middle-aged man thing. I don't know if this is a thyroid thing. I don't know if this is a migraine thing. I don't know if this is a excessive training load thing. Either way, feeling tired is not the one. But what I tell you is the one, is that the weather is turning. You can feel it. It's not so much hot and humid anymore as it is breezy and cool, which is fine by me. I'm a winter baby, so I love it when it's cold. I can get under my blanket of an evening, chill, and not get overly hot. I love that. I love a hot chocolate in the evening, whipped cream, marshmallows, all that sort of stuff. So when autumn comes around, and winter comes around especially, I welcome it. I'm not a big summer person. Nobody in our house is a big summer person. We don't really deal too well with the heat. So when summer is over, that's when we come alive. Anyway, welcome to Thursday.
So today's workout is a progression run, 6.5k. This first kilometre at conversational pace, and then we take it up a notch for 1.5k, and we keep taking it up a notch for every 1.5k after that, and then I think we got a 1k cool down at conversational pace. So let's get to it. Okay, that's those 3 blocks done. Now it's 90-second walk rest, and then conversational 1.5 to cool down. I ain't lying when I'm saying that's hard. That was hard. Still, beautiful day to be doing it though. All right, so that progression run wrapped right up. And let me tell you, that's probably one of the hardest runs I've done for a while, but I feel good now, I've done it. Everything in my being was telling me, stay home, just chill, relax, rest your legs. I think I've run 4 times already this week and done a leg workout. My legs are just not up for it. I've got another 5k tomorrow, then rest day, and then an 11k. But we welcome it, we welcome it. Right, I've got a few errands to run. I need to pick up some milk and some other bits, so let's get to it. So the goods do be got. We have got decaf caramel latte. This is the first coffee I'm gonna drink since I had my migraines a week ago. Hopefully this won't give me one because this has got no caffeine in it, minuscule caffeine in it. I got a ham salad baguette, which I will show you a bit later on. And I also got a sprinkleist of donuts. I was feeling a bit 90s school era, if you will. So that's my lunch today after my 6.5k progression run. Now it's time to get home, and I can't remember where I put my keys. Oh no, how did I get in the car and forget where my keys are? Oh, they're right next to me, thank God. Right, let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the ham salad baguette from Days Bakery of Ashwell. If you're ever in the South Cambridgeshire neck of the woods, there's Days Bakeries dotted around all over the place. Go in there, grab yourself a coffee, grab yourself a baguette, grab yourself a donut or a cookie or a brownie or something like that. You will not be doing yourself a disservice, let me tell you that much. Absolutely packed to the rafters of ham and salad and a little bit of cress. Now let's get it in. Your boy just dipped out for a little treato. I don't know what day we got these, but it must have been Monday. They're starting to come out now. They didn't really look much when we got them, but they're looking good, man. They're looking nice. Very autumnal, which is quite cool. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday today, and I just wrapped up filming a video for TikTok. I'm not going to re-film it and rehash it on here, but I will post it here, link it down there if you want to go see it. I'm now about to get ready for 5k easy, and that'll wrap up the week training, ready for next Monday. So let's get to it. So it's 1k in. No, it's 1.5 on a Friday, 5k easy, and we're listening to Ed Sheeran's new album Play. And let me tell you, I wasn't really a massive fan of any of the songs he's dropped leading up to today, but the songs that are on the album that he didn't drop are fucking bangers. Go check out Play by Ed Sheeran. So that is 2k in. I've done a lot of Ks this week and my legs are feeling it, but rest day tomorrow and I can't wait.
At this point of editing, I realise I've not shown much of anything in terms of training or meals, as the thumbnail would suggest. I can only apologise, as I've been away from YouTube for a long time and have slowly started learning things again. I promise, like with running, or indeed anything in life, that these videos will improve the more I make them. Thank you so much for getting to the end of this video and for being here with me while I try to navigate this strange time of life we call middle age. A place where my children no longer want me, however much they may still need me. A place where I reflect on my teenage years with sadness, almost unrecognizing the person I was. And a place where every day I try to bring some form of joy to a life that has largely sat in sorrow and darkness. I wish you nothing but happiness and fulfillment.